All right, let's move on to IELTS speaking part 2. Describe an ambition that you haven't achieved. Any goal, any desire, anything that you haven't achieved. Please, you can start.
Well, we all have ambitions in our lives, we leave no stone unturned to achieve them. However, despite of working hard, sometimes we fail to achieve it. Since my childhood, I am deeply attached to my parents, and
I have been attached to my parents.
I have been attached to my parents. When I was in matric, I was an average student, which never scored good grades, and my parents want me to be successful in life. But after my matric papers, I made my mind to secure good grades in inter, so I made my parents proud of me. But unfortunately, I failed to achieve it. The reason I have not achieved it, because of my papers. Just before my papers, I met an accident and I got several injuries, and the doctor advised me to take bed rest. And what I did, uh, I just work I just work on the advice of my doctor and take bed rest and take medicine on time. So
Okay, thank you very much. I take bed rest, I take medicine. What is the right one? I took
I
bed
took-
rest, I took the medicine. So you are mixing tenses, right? Because the topic is in the past tense, an ambition that you haven't achieved so far.
Yes.
So when you talk about anything in the past, any accident happened, for that you will use past simple tense with second form of the verb. Another point is fluency. Fluency comes when you practice, when you speak on one thing time and again. For example, if I say speak on this tissue box, first time you speak, you'll not be that fluent. Second time, third time, fourth time, you'll be perfectly fine. So language is nothing but just repetition of words and ideas. Now, we have speaking part 3. Why do some people fail to achieve their goals?
well, some people fail due to their prac- well, some people failed because of incompetency, and some people did not do not take that goal much serious and did not work on it. So I think it's the only reason why people failed.
All right. So you need to be quick when you are answering the question, because when examiner finishes the question, the examiner expects the answer from you. So you should answer immediately. Practice part 2 and part 3 both. Okay? But you have the potential, let me tell you. It's not that your English is pathetic. Your English is good. Through practice, you can streamline your English for IELTS speaking, right? Thank you so much.